Hi, I'm Mike Thompson here at the OU Innovation Hub. In this video, I'm going to show you how to safely use our chop saw. A chop saw is used to cut metal. It's pretty simple, extremely loud, it throws an awesome amount of sparks. It's really fun. Of course, basic safety applies. Always wear your safety glasses anytime you're in this room, and anytime you're grinding metal at all, you probably want to wear the face shield. In fact, we're almost going to insist on it, because you really don't want metal bits even touching your face. It's just not a good idea. So you'll be doubled up whenever you're grinding metal. Whenever you're putting a piece in here for cutting, you want to make sure you orient it the right way so that you don't spend too much time cutting and get good quality cuts. If you're doing just flat bar stock, orient it vertically so that the blade has the least amount of material in contact with it as you go through. This here has a little flip stop. Flip it up, then you can just pull it back. Put your piece in, shove it forward, flip the stop down to re-engage the threads, and then finish tightening here with the hand screw. Then, to start it, you simply squeeze this trigger here. Now you'll get a feel for this. Generally beginners tend to go a little bit too slow. They start to see a few sparks and get all freaked out. Let me demonstrate for you real quick about what a speed should be. You'll get used to feeling it as it goes through, and you'll get used to the sound and the vibration, and you'll kind of judge more so on those criteria than you will on just the pure sight of things. So let me show you what I mean. So I like it to sound something like that. If you get a low rumble, you're pulling too hard and trying to go too fast. If you just get the high-pitched squeal from it, like this, then you're going too slow. If you're not getting enough sparks, you're probably going too slow. Like I said, this tool is a lot of fun, but just kind of watch out. Definitely don't get anywhere near the blade. Now this is just an abrasive blade. It doesn't have teeth. It doesn't really get hot. I mean, it's a little bit warm, but just, stay away from it when you're going to cut. Now with this tool, you can wear gloves, and you probably should, because the metal comes out very hot. I typically do wear gloves. As long as you keep your hands well away from the spinning thing, there's no chance of you getting sucked in. But I almost always wear gloves anytime I'm doing metalworking stuff, because things get very hot and dirty. So I'm usually wearing gloves and full welding gear. If you're going to cut a piece of angle, like I said, you want the least amount of material in contact with the blade. For the same reason you don't put a flat bar in horizontally, this can go a couple different ways. Bear in mind that the blade spins in this direction, so anything it does is going to try to catch stuff and, spin it upright. So if I were to orient it like this, this is pretty good. You want the most amount of material possible in contact with this fence back here. So putting in my bar stock like this is perfectly fine, and then I can run this up like so. Although, on this clamp up here, you don't get a whole lot of bite because you're only an 1/8 inch thick up here. Sometimes what you need to do is put in a block of metal in between the angle iron and this clamp so that you actually just clamp the upright flange here. That's a neat little trick. In order to cut an angle on this, you'll simply lift this thing here, it releases the cam, and then you can swivel this here. Now this thing here, this gauge is not super accurate. So I suggest you use one of our other instruments, like our little variable protractor, to measure this precisely if you need to get a precise angle. Well, that's pretty much all there is to using the chop saw. Remember, basic safety applies, keep a lot of your body covered, and always ask if you're ever unsure about something. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can stay updated with all the cool stuff we've got going on around here all the time. I'm Mike Thompson, coming to you from the OU Innovation Hub Fab Lab. What do you want to make?